So when I buy a car, it's not just the product, it's the agreement that binds all of these steps together. So from when I initiate the request, we start building this agreement. And then I have the acceptance application. So this is the binding object is the thing that glues all of these components together. But because I think that this is a good future learning, even if you're not being asked for it in the exam, it's an important thing to understand because definitely as you look at AI in the future, it will have impact. The same thing would be if you're using the example of settle claim or settle payment options, the binding object for a claim would be the claim itself, and settle payment obligations would be a payment. That would be the binding object that adds the value to the value stream. So just a definition here, while agreement serves as a binding object in value streams, where it has a changing state, it's not always the binding object in other value streams. All right, then we look at dynamic rules routing. Now this is the exciting bit. So dynamic rules routing, basically what it's saying is that for each value stream stage, what's happening? What are the rules that are happening? So if I want to buy a car and I've got to approve my loan, so I want to buy this massive fancy, I don't know, whatever, sports car, but I need a loan in order to do that. So I first got to apply for this loan for the car. And if we just look at this value stream stage, the loan officer would have to review the information that I provide. It would have to review me as a case. The credit bureau, which is an external stakeholder, will have to review if I have the credit to do that, right? The contract officer might have to look at what is the contract that I'm looking at? Can I fulfill the contract? Have I signed it correctly? Have I done all of these things? The loan applicant, which is me, will also need to look at the documentation and fill out forms and information. And then there may be other people in the queue, as in the business, where things are holding and you're waiting for feedback and you haven't assigned it to somebody yet. Now, the very important thing about dynamic rules-based routing, or they call it DRBR, I just called it whatever I want, but basically is that the numbers are irrelevant.